Welcome to Golden Flame Stars. Today, we dive into the world of legendary screen partnerships, the duos whose chemistry lit up the silver screen and shaped generations of cinema lovers. From fiery romances to unforgettable clashes, these iconic pairings prove that true magic happens when the right actors share the frame. Join us as we celebrate the on-screen chemistry that became timeless. Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher delivered one of cinema's most iconic on-screen chemistries as Han Solo and Princess Leia in Star Wars. The blend of his roguish wit and her strength, intelligence, and emotional depth made every exchange between them unforgettable. Today, Harrison is 83, while Carrie passed away in 2016 at the age of 60. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover became the ultimate opposites attract cop duo in Lethal Weapon. Riggs's wild, unpredictable energy paired perfectly with Murtaugh's calm, seasoned presence, creating a blend of humor and intensity that set the standard for buddy cop movies for decades. Today, Mel is 69 and Danny is 79. Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner brought sizzling, adventurous chemistry to Romancing the Stone, pairing rugged charm with heartfelt vulnerability. Their clashes and growing bond revived the classic adventure romance formula. Douglas is now 81, and Turner is 71. Harrison Ford and Karen Allen delivered spirited chemistry in Raiders of the Lost Ark, mixing rugged bravado with fierce independence. Their banter and tension added humor and heart to the film's iconic adventure. Today, Ford is 83 and Allen is 73. The blend of Audrey Hepburn's delicate charm and George Peppard's warm, steady presence in Breakfast at Tiffany's created a gentle yet captivating chemistry. Their strolls through New York became iconic images of 1960s romantic cinema. Hepburn died in 1993 at age 63, and Peppard passed away in 1994 at 65. Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward shared a natural on-screen chemistry, strengthened by their real-life marriage. In From the Terrace, Newman's cool, restrained allure contrasted beautifully with Woodward's emotional depth, creating a complex, conflicted, yet captivating love story. Newman died in 2008 at 83, and Woodward is now 95. In Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise deliver a uniquely powerful chemistry built on emotional contrast. Hoffman portrays a quiet, routine-driven character, while Cruise brings impulsive, volatile energy. Their connection doesn't rely on action or humor, but on a deeply authentic emotional journey. Today, Dustin is 88 and Tom is 63. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John created vibrant, feel-good chemistry in Grease, blending rebellious charm with sweet innocence. Their musical moments and playful tension helped turn the film into a lasting cultural phenomenon. Travolta is now 71, and Newton-John passed away in 2022 at age 73. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet created iconic on-screen chemistry in Titanic, blending Jack's youthful boldness with Rose's emotional depth. Their lingering glances, heated exchanges, and the unforgettable moment at the ship's bow became timeless cinematic symbols. Today, DiCaprio is 51 and Winslet is 50, and nearly 30 years later, he still holds deep affection for her. In Silver Streak and Stir Crazy, Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor formed one of cinema's most memorable comedy duos. Their chemistry came from perfect contrast, Wilder's gentle innocence paired with Pryor's sharp, energetic wit. Every scene they shared delivered unforgettable laughs. Wilder died in 2016 at 83, and Pryor in 2005 at 65. Paul Newman and Robert Redford are regarded as one of Hollywood's finest on-screen pairs. In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, their effortless charm and perfect timing made every joke, glance, and action sequence feel as natural as breath. Newman passed away in 2008 at age 83, and Redford died in September 2025 at age 89. Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer created warm, graceful chemistry in The Sound of Music, blending Maria's radiant optimism with Captain Von Trapp's stern charm. Their emotional connection, from quiet tension to heartfelt affection, helped define one of cinema's most beloved musicals. Andrews is now 90, and Plummer died in 2021 at age 91. Marcello Mastroianni and Sophia Loren brought fiery, irresistible chemistry to Marriage Italian style, mixing sharp humor with deep, complicated emotion. Their dynamic captured the passion, conflict, and tenderness of a love that could never fully break. Mastroianni died in 1996 at 72, and Loren is now 91. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton brought a fierce, magnetic chemistry to Cleopatra, one that spilled far beyond the screen. Their portrayal of Cleopatra and Mark Antony exploded with power, passion, and tragedy, making them cultural icons for decades. Taylor died in 2011 at 79, and Burton passed away in 1984 at 58. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman brought a haunting mix of longing and romance to Casablanca. The restrained emotions between Rick and Ilsa, deeply in love yet forced apart, created a chemistry that was both beautiful and heartbreaking, helping the film become a timeless classic. Bogart died in 1957 at 57, and Bergman passed away in 1982 at 67. Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway created a refined, stylish chemistry filled with playful psychological tension. The clash between a gentleman thief and a sharp, determined investigator made every glance magnetic, turning the film into a style icon of the 1960s. McQueen died in 1980 at 50, and Dunaway is now 84. Sidney Poitier and Catherine Houghton delivered a deeply resonant chemistry, not through sweetness, but through honesty and courage in portraying a love that challenged social barriers. Their work helped make the film a defining moment in 1960s American cinema. Poitier died in 2022 at 94, and Houghton is now 80. Richard Gere and Julia Roberts made their mark with a captivating contrast between a refined gentleman and a free-spirited, vibrant young woman. Their chemistry shone through moments of humor and sweetness, helping Pretty Woman define modern romantic cinema. Today, Richard is 78 and Julia is 58, and both continue to work actively in the industry. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie lit up the screen with a mix of action, sensuality, and emotional tension. Every glance and confrontation in Mr. and Mrs. Smith crackled with energy, capturing both conflict and undeniable attraction. After the film, they married and became a Hollywood power couple, but today, at 61 and 50, they are divorced. Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder brought warmth and charm to Superman, pairing heroic sincerity with sharp-witted energy. Their dynamic as Clark and Lois became one of cinema's most beloved screen partnerships. Reeve died in 2004 at 52, and Kidder passed away in 2018 at 69. Beloved actor William Daniels, famed for Boy Meets World and Saint Elsewhere, has shared more than 70 years of marriage with actress Bonnie Bartlett. Married since 1951, their enduring love has become one of Hollywood's rarest success stories, a testament to loyalty, humor, and lifelong partnership. Two-time Oscar winner Gene Hackman, star of The French Connection and Unforgiven, has been married twice. He's been with Betsy Arakawa, a classical pianist, since 1991, and the couple live quietly in New Mexico. At 95, Hackman enjoys painting, writing, and the peace of a well-lived life. British screen legend Michael Caine, whose charm defined the swinging 60s, has been married twice. Since 1973, he shared a strong and loving marriage with Shakira Baksh, a former model and actress. Now 92, Caine enjoys retirement in the English countryside, cherishing family and simple joys. Robert Redford, the golden face of classic American cinema, went through 2 marriages before finding lasting happiness with painter Sibylle Sagers. They married in 2009, and for the past 16 years, the two have shared a peaceful between California and Switzerland. Sadly, he passed away peacefully on September 16, 2025, at the age of 89. Having gone through one previous marriage, Robert Downey Jr. found true balance with producer Susan Levin, whom he married in 2005. Their partnership reshaped both his personal life and career. Now 60, Downey enjoys peace, creativity, and lasting love by her side. The rugged star of Indiana Jones and Star Wars, Harrison Ford has been married 3 times. He found lasting balance with actress Callista Flockhart, whom he began dating in 2002 and married in 2010. Now 83, Ford enjoys a peaceful, grounded life away from Hollywood's noise. Jack Nicholson, Hollywood's ultimate rebel and charmer, never married after decades of high-profile romances. In recent years, he's been linked to longtime companion Lara Flynn Boyle, though he mostly enjoys a quiet, reclusive life in Los Angeles, surrounded by art and old friends. Renowned for his transformative performances, Gary Oldman has been married 5 times. After years of ups and downs, he finally found lasting peace with writer and art curator Giselle Schmidt, whom he wed in 2017. Now 67, Oldman enjoys a creative, balanced life filled with love and quiet happiness. After one marriage and a public separation from journalist Maria Shriver in 2011, Arnold Schwarzenegger rediscovered companionship with physical therapist Heather Milligan. At 78, the former bodybuilder and governor leads an active, content life filled with fitness, family, and quiet joy. Veteran actor Robert De Niro has experienced both cinematic glory and complex relationships. Twice married, he's now happily with Tiffany Chun, a martial arts instructor he met on set. At 82, De Niro embraces fatherhood again and enjoys a peaceful, family-centered life. Action legend Sylvester Stallone, famed for Rocky and Rambo, has been married 3 times. He found enduring love with Jennifer Flavin, a former model who became his rock. Married since 1997, the 79-year-old star now treasures family life and peaceful days away from Hollywood chaos. Sir Anthony Hopkins, known for his unmatched depth and emotional power on screen, has found peace in his later years. After 3 marriages, he discovered lasting stability with Stella Artois, a Colombian actress and antiques dealer, whom he married in 2003. Now 87, the couple lead a calm, private life in Malibu. Clint Eastwood, the timeless icon of American cinema, has lived a life as dramatic as his films. After 2 marriages and several high-profile romances, he found peace with Christina Sandera, a restaurant manager he met at his Mission Ranch Hotel in Carmel. Now 95, they enjoy a serene life by the California coast. Hollywood legend Michael Douglas has weathered decades of fame, challenges, and triumphs. After 2 marriages, he found enduring love with actress Catherine Zeta-Jones, whom he married in 2000. Now 80, Douglas remains deeply devoted to Catherine. Together, they've built a strong and lasting partnership filled with respect, balance, and shared joy. Sean Penn, the intense and outspoken actor-director, has had a colorful romantic history. Twice married, he's now quietly dating Ukrainian actress Olga Kurodyeva. At 65, Penn seems content, focusing on humanitarian work and personal peace. After 5 marriages and many headline-making romances, Nicolas Cage seems to have finally found stability. He wed Riko Shibata, a Japanese actress, in 2021, marking a fresh chapter in his colorful life. At 61, Cage embraces fatherhood again and a gentler, more reflective lifestyle. Annie Lennox, Eurythmics' ethereal voice, blended strength and vulnerability like few others. After 2 failed marriages, she found true companionship with South African Dr. Mitch Besser, whom she wed in 2012. At 70, Lennox continues to inspire through music, activism, and a love grounded in compassion and peace. Pat Benatar, the powerful voice of the Pat Benatar Band and one of America's fiercest female rockers. After divorcing her first husband, Dennis Benatar, she met guitarist Neil Giraldo, her true lifelong partner and creative soulmate. Married since 1982, she's now 72 and still tours the world with Neil, their bond growing stronger with every passing year. Nancy Wilson, the gifted guitarist and songwriter of heart, helped pave the way for women in rock. She has been married 3 times, with her longest union to filmmaker Cameron Crowe. Now 71, Nancy is happily married to Jeff Bywater, sharing music and a peaceful life together. Rod Stewart, the raspy-voiced icon of rock and romance, turned love into both legend and lifestyle. Married 3 times, his most fulfilling chapter began with model Penny Lancaster, whom he wed in 2007. Now 80, Rod balances family joy with the spotlight, still charming audiences with his timeless voice and heart. Courtney Love, the fiery frontwoman of Hole, lived a life that burned with brilliance and tragedy. Her marriage to Nirvana's Kurt Cobain became one of rock's most haunting love stories, marked by passion and loss. Now 61, she lives quietly, focusing on art and reflection, forever tied to rock's rawest memories. Ronnie Wood, the Rolling Stones' soulful guitarist, has lived 3 lifetimes in love. After 2 turbulent marriages, he found joy again with theater producer Sally Humphreys, marrying her in 2012. At 78, Ronnie still tours with youthful fire, balancing rock and roll chaos with the calm of family life. Sting, the Police's poetic frontman, found harmony between love, fame, and artistry. After a first marriage that ended in heartbreak, he met actress Trudy Styler, marrying her in 1992. Now 73, Sting still writes, performs, and lives passionately, proving that true love, like great music, never fades. Melissa Etheridge, the soulful rocker behind Come to My Window, has always lived true to herself and to love. After 2 broken marriages, she found lasting happiness with television producer Linda Wallem, whom she married in 2014. Now 64, Melissa continues to write, perform, and share her message of love without boundaries. David Coverdale, the powerful voice of Whitesnake, lived a love life as passionate as his ballads. He was once married to actress Tawny Kitaen, who starred in the band's iconic music videos. Now 74, he enjoys lasting happiness with Cindy Barker, a peaceful chapter after years of fame and fire. And Wilson, the powerhouse vocalist of Heart, has always poured emotion and strength into every note. After 2 marriages and several fleeting romances, she found lasting happiness with Dean Wetter, whom she married in 2015. At 75, and still burns brightly on stage, supported quietly by her devoted husband. Lita Ford, former guitarist of the Runaways, redefined the image of women in hard rock. Married twice, her most turbulent union was with Jim Gillette of Nitro, a relationship full of passion and conflict. At 67, Lita embraces a peaceful single life, focusing on music and family after years of chaos. Bonnie Raitt, the blues rock icon with a heart full of emotion, turned heartbreak into timeless songs. She married actor Michael O'Keefe in 1991, but their busy careers led to divorce in 1999. Now 76, Bonnie remains single, her greatest lifelong love still being the music she creates. Chrissie Hynde, frontwoman of The Pretenders, is known for her fierce independence and unapologetic honesty. Twice married, her most memorable union was with Jim Kerr of Simple Minds. At 74, Chrissie lives a single, free-spirited life, still performing around the world with the same untamed fire she's always had. C.C. DeVille, Poison's flamboyant guitarist, defined the glam metal era with his wild riffs and attitude. His relationship with Shannon Malone, mother of his son, was full of highs and heartbreaks. At 63, DeVille leads a grounded life in Los Angeles, still devoted to music and the joy of fatherhood. Neil Schon, born February 27, 1954, Journey's legendary guitarist, is known for timeless hits and dramatic romances. Across 6 marriages, his most talked-about love story began with Michaela Salahi, whom he married in 2013. Now 71, Schon remains devoted to both music and his passionate marriage to Michaela. Ritchie Blackmore, born April 14, 1945, Deep Purple's guitarist gave the world Smoke on the Water. After 4 marriages, he found enduring peace with singer Candice Knight, whom he wed in 2008. Now 80, Blackmore performs folk-inspired rock with Candice in their band, Blackmore's Night. Tommy Lee, born October 3, 1962, his drumming made Motley Crue notorious worldwide. Married 4 times, his union with Pamela Anderson became one of rock's most sensational romances. At 63, Tommy remains active in music while happily married to Brittany Ferlin since 2019. Stephen Stills, born January 3, 1945, co-founder of Crosby, Stills and Nash, he became a folk rock pioneer. After 3 marriages, he wed Kristen Hathaway in 1996, finding calm after decades of fame. Now 80, Stills enjoys a quiet family life, still performing with timeless grace alongside Kristen. Jonathan Cain, born February 26, 1950, Journey's keyboardist and songwriter penned Don't Stop Believin'. Through 3 marriages, he found lasting happiness with televangelist Paula White, whom he wed in 2015. At 75, Cain balances faith, music, and family life with Paula by his side. Mick Mars, born May 4, 1951, Motley Crue's guitarist gave the band its dark, signature sound. After 3 marriages, he found lasting love with Sarina Skonenberger, a Swiss model he wed in 2013. Now 74, Mars lives quietly, focusing on solo projects and his enduring bond with Sarina. John Oates, born April 7, 1948, one half of Hall & Oates, he helped create some of pop rock's biggest hits. After 2 marriages, he found lasting happiness with Amy Oates, whom he married in 1995. Now 77, John enjoys a quiet life in Nashville, still performing and sharing love with Amy. Thank you for watching. These unforgettable duos prove that true on-screen chemistry can outshine time, trends, and even the stories themselves. Some sparked with romance, others with rivalry, but each left a mark no movie fan can forget. If their magic moved you, don't forget to like, share, and tell us which iconic duo captured your heart the most.